Classified surveillance technology, do not ignore. Here's yet another video reaching almost no one. It should have human rights organisations, mainstream media, and anyone wondering how far surveillance technology has come beating a path to my door, or doing their utmost to find answers about my ability to record certain voices. But has anyone been in touch? Does anyone care about the abuses of classified technologies? From my experience over a number of years contacting the media, human rights, universities and some major presenters, the answer appears to be a deafening no. In other words, they couldn't care less about highly invasive spying technology. But will the alternative media be any more receptive to these covert invasions into my life and maybe other targets' lives? So my question is, why the fuck isn't anyone listening? In my evidence-based videos, I prove the verbal harassment and stalking by strangers outside, but also this weirder invasion where disembodied voices are recorded in the flat, in my leaving or entering the flat, and within the block that I live. The latest instalment where I have recorded another disembodied voice on leaving was on the 5th of April, so a few days ago. Now, I won't say that I'm immune to the verbal hit and runs that I hear and record when I'm away from the flat, but I'm less bothered at what any disembodied voice directs my way and far more disturbed at how this is being accomplished. In this particular clip, I hear a phrase quite clearly when listened via my external speaker that's attached to the laptop, but I cannot get a good enough recording by pointing my audio recorder at the speaker, and I tried different volume settings and also tried holding the recorder at different distances and angles from the speaker. Via headphones, the T in a certain word isn't as strong, it's less distinct compared to hearing it via the speaker, but you'll hear the phrase anyway. So this is the latest in a catalogue of insults, and one of quite a few now of insults or voices that I'm hearing in the block and in the flat. So ignore for now the other aspects in my targeting, the multi-person stalking, the verbal hit and runs and noise campaigns. Ignore the fact a sicko neighbour can be turned to the dark side with financial or other incentives, and focus all attention on those disembodied voices that I've recorded and the latest on leaving the flat. And you should hear someone say, "Looks like a cunt," which I thought quite funny. To my mind, and however these voices are targeted at me, I believe it would be known that I am recording, which leads me to the conclusion whoever is doing this wishes this technology to be exposed. They are helping me. Now, I've designed a t-shirt and contacted a few companies recently to have this printed, but presume because of the possibly wrong decision by the government to have the vast majority of businesses closed down because of the coronavirus, those two companies have not replied. The t-shirt design, which I'll wear with pride when I do get it printed, was for the locals that I've tried in vain over a number of years to explain these illegal stalking, surveillance and harassment operations. And God, if he exists, knows that I've tried to expose this program. But this t-shirt design, I now know, doesn't just apply to the local population, but every person that continues to ignore the advancement in spying and harassment technology. So here's a shout out to mainstream media, human rights, and every organisation turning a blind eye to this scary reality. You are all fucking brain dead or complicit. Now, which is it?